Hi guys, today we're going to learn about patterns. What's a pattern? A pattern is a sequence of an arrangement of two different complete objects. What I mean by two different complete objects is it could be an orange rectangle, then a green rectangle, and then orange, then green. And before I go into our lesson, I'm going to show you guys a video. Give me one quick second. Okay. So I want to show you a video. The video you can see that it's a pattern. It's a blue, yellow, blue, yellow. Two different types of letters. Okay, guys?
Patterns 1. Circle, square, circle, square, circle, square.
Okay, so in this part of the video, it's showing you guys a circle, a square, a circle, a square. You see that it's two different types of objects. That's what a pattern is. Two different objects in a sequence. Circle, square, circle, square, circle, square.
Square, circle, red, blue, red, blue.
Okay, so in this part of the video, it's showing you two same triangles, but the only difference is the color. So it's a red, it's a blue, it's red, it's blue, it's red. Okay, so that's a quick introduction of patterns. And before I go into our activity, I'm gonna repeat the colors that we're gonna use so we can refresh our minds and remember what colors we have learned, okay? So this is the first rectangle that we're gonna be using. What color is it? Okay, it looks like the color of the sky. It looks like the color of the ocean. That's right, it's blue. Okay, the next rectangle is, oh, it looks like a fruit that we eat. Come on guys, I know you know the answer. Right, it's an orange rectangle. And this one, you see it in trees, you see it in the grass. What color is it? Correct, guys, it's a green rectangle. And last but not least, what color is this? It's like the color of lava. It's like the color of, it could be the color of fire. It has a little bit of this color in fire. Okay, yes, that's right. It's red. Okay, and before we go into our activity, I want to tell you guys that patterns doesn't necessarily mean shapes. It could be literally anything. You can find objects at home to create a pattern. Like for instance, I found these two different socks, a white sock and a black. For instance, we can find patterns even at home. What I mean that you can find patterns at home, it could be like socks. You can make a pattern out of anything. It could be a white sock, a black sock, then a white sock, and then a black sock. You see, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use shapes to create a pattern. It could be different types of fruit. It could be an apple, and then an orange, and then an apple, then an orange, okay? So back to our activity. So for today's activity, we're gonna do shapes, and the shape that we're gonna focus on today, it's called, remember guys, we've covered it before. It has two long sides and two shorter sides. What is it called? That's right, it's called a rectangle. So for today's lesson, we're gonna use rectangles, but the only thing is that we're gonna use 4 different colors of rectangles. But in our first sequence, we're just gonna focus on 2 different colors of rectangles, okay? So we're gonna use the blue ones and the red ones. So to create a pattern, remember I told you it's two different objects. It has to repeat. So it has to be a blue rectangle, then a red rectangle. What comes next to create a pattern? That's right, a blue rectangle. And then it's blue, red, blue, then that's right, a red triangle. That's how you create a pattern, guys, remember? It's two different colors, but it could be the same object, but it has to be somewhat different, okay? Now let me mix this up and let's try it again. Can it be blue, blue? No, that's not a pattern. We're focusing on one certain type of pattern, and that's a blue, red, blue, and then red. That's right. Okay. Now let's use some other different colors. So we're gonna use the green rectangles, and then we're gonna use the orange rectangles. So let's start off with orange. And then what can it be? Can it be another orange? Or, that's right, a green rectangle. And then if it's orange, green, orange. Okay, I see you guys are getting the idea of a pattern. Okay, and then it's orange, green, orange, then green. You see, guys, this is the second pattern that we created. Two different colors of rectangles, and it's the same object, but it's just a little bit different because of the two colors. Okay, so going back to our patterns at home, like I mentioned, a pattern, like for instance my shirt, it's the black stripe, then the yellow stripe, the black stripe, and then the yellow stripe. So going back to our first example, the socks. I promise you they're clean. So we're gonna have four socks. So we can use the black sock, then the white sock, and then, that's right, the black sock again, and then to finish off our pattern, the white socks. Any question, guys? It's okay if you guys don't understand what a pattern is. I will be greatly I'll repeat myself again. There's no mistakes. It's okay. You guys want to do the rectangle, or do you guys want to do the socks? The rectangle, right? Because they're super bright and I love the colors that we're using for today. So okay, let's do a different color set. We already used blue and red. We already used green and orange. What other colors do you guys want to use? Oh, you guys want to use red and green? I think I know why. It reminds you guys of Christmas, because that's what it reminds me of. Yes, I love these two colors. Okay, so we're going to start off with the pattern. You guys tell me what colors. Okay, so if it's green, then red, what color should be next? That's right, a green. And then to finish off the pattern that we have going on right now, what color is next? I'll let you guys think about it. Remember, it's green, it's red, it's green, then red. Yay, we did a pattern. Okay, so what I want you guys to do next, everyone has this paper in their desk. It's 5 different squares, and I want you guys to create your own pattern. Okay, I want you guys to use whatever colors you want, but just 2 colors. Okay, so for my pattern that I'm going to create, I'm going to use a purple crayon and then a blue crayon. Okay, and what I want you guys to do, first follow me and then it's your turn. Okay, I go first and then you. I don't want you guys to make any mistakes. We're gonna go on the first row. We're gonna focus on the first row and creating a pattern. So I want you guys to get one crayon. Wait. I go first and I want you guys to color it. I want it to be super, super pretty. Look at that. You see, that's my first purple square. And then I'm gonna get my second color and it's gonna be a blue crayon. So then we're gonna color that in. Go up and down. Remember to stay in the lines. And then it's gonna be like this. Okay, so if it's a pink, blue, what comes next? And my pattern, it's gonna be another pink one. So we just gonna color it in and then up and down, side to side, and there's my other square. Oh my God, guys, we're almost done with my pattern. Okay, what's next? If it's pink, blue, pink, that's right, it's blue again. And we're gonna trace the lines, go up and down, side to side, and then we are done with our fourth square. Look at that beautiful pattern, guys. Pink, blue, pink, blue. And then to finish our first pattern sequence, we're gonna do the last one in pink. Wow, guys. Who had a fun day today? We learned about patterns. And remember, guys, the pattern doesn't mean just using shapes. Like I said, you could go home and you could ask your mom, hey mom, can I have 2 different types of socks so I can show you something? And your mom's gonna be like, what are you talking about? And you're gonna be like, look mom, you can create a pattern using 2 socks. Black, white, black, white. You see, mom, that's what I learned today in school. And your mom's gonna be like, oh my God, you're right. Okay guys, now we're gonna go back to our activity sheet and now we're gonna use a different, we can mix up our pattern. What I mean by mixing up, instead of starting with the okay guys, that what I mean by switching up our pattern, instead of starting with the pink square, we're gonna do a blue one. We're gonna go up, side, and then draw it in, color it in. You see? Oh, that's a new pattern. Okay, so what's next? Blue, pink. Awesome, guys. I love how you guys are getting this new idea of patterns. I love it, I love it, I love it. So blue, pink, and then a blue square. Remember, you're gonna go up, side, and then color it in. And you're almost done with our square pattern. So it's blue, it's pink, and then blue. And then, that's right, we're gonna go back with our pink one more time. Color it in. And we're almost done. You see the different types of pattern that we have going on in the first row? It was pink and blue, now it's blue and pink. Let's finish off our pattern, guys. So we're gonna go with the blue one more time. And that is it for my patterns. So we have the blue, we have the pink, then the blue, then the pink, then the blue squares. Okay, so now everyone pick 2 crayons and get your activity sheet. It's the same one as mine, but you're gonna create your own pattern. I'm gonna go around everyone's small group and I'm gonna help you guys in creating a pattern, okay? If you have any questions, ask me. I'll be walking around to see what you guys are creating. I'm so excited to see your patterns, and that's for today's lesson. Thank you.